All right. Morning, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I don't want to work anymore. And I'm fucking fired up and pissed off today. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, just got back from the gym, and I'll get into what happened at the gym in a little bit. But let's get some numbers up here in our levels and figure out what our bias is. Let's start from the week. We'll start from the week, the objective, and work down. Gonna have an inside bar here. Looks like I don't think we're gonna get to the weekly low, and I don't think we're gonna pass the weekly high. So, but I am bearish today. I think we're gonna have a red candle here. I think we'll close lower. We're gonna take out Monday's low. I think that's what's on the charts here today. So let's find out. Let's go to the daily. No FVGs unless we're looking at this weekly. The 4 hour, we have this FVG that we made last night, like that. What else do we have? Relatively equal highs up here at 23,050. And what else can we look at? Other than that, we have the rest of this 4 hour FVG here. And you know, if you want to look at it as an hour, I guess we still got this whole portion here left over. Let's draw it out. Something like that. So I think we're due for the 4 hour for sure, and probably bounce out of there, leaving the bottom 3/4 of this left open. And go to the 1 hour. 1 hour, we have another fair value gap here that looks like we are respecting. So there's that. And also on the 1 hour, the fair value gap is much larger. So we can mark that out too. Lots of gaps. Just a lot of gaps right now. Yeah, I should make them different colors. I'm gonna do that. Maybe the 4 hour would be purple. Lower time frames could be like this orangey yellow. And then that's about it. I'm looking for Monday low or further down. And then on the 15-minute, kind of relatively equal lows there. Yes, we have relatively equal lows for sure. Look at these. We're going to take those. That's exactly what we want for our objective today. I think ideally moving up and then going lower. That's what is drawing my eye right now. This looks like we are respecting bearish order flow, making lower lows. So draw on liquidity is going to be basically the Monday low, or if anything, the overnight low for sure. So we can mark that one out. Where is it? There we go. Settings. Asia low. And I caught this trade actually when I saw this dumping off last night, and I was able to put a trade on. It wasn't on this account, it was on my CMC markets account. That's the one that I as we say, fuck around and find out. Debt Wolf is here. What's up? Hi, as first. number one. Nice to see you, dude. How you doing? I'm just going over my numbers. Started a little early. I'm all fired up from the gym. There's a guy that pissed me off there. I'm gonna get into that story, but what did I have to check my executions? What did I do here? Oh, it was on the 15-second chart that I was looking at this. And where did I get in? Oh yeah, I had a really good entry right here. Yeah, as soon as it opened, crossed above here. It was something like that. It was something like that. And then I'll go back to the 1 minute. You catch that trade? Cut my, oh no, dude. Could be better. Had to go to emergency last night. Cut my finger. What did you do, bro? What did you do? I'll throw my fib on here. And I gotta go the opposite way. 7 stitches, dude. That makes me cringe. I hate that shit. I got out here at the 0.62. How many points is that? Sorry. Yeah, so from here to there, 94 points, 2 contracts. Not bad. It was like, whatever. This is my CMC Markets account. We got 3 minutes to open. Let's stop dicking around. Bros and Burgers trying to pry them apart with a no. Ugh. Oh, bro. Fuck, bro. I hate that. Ugh. Man. Well, I hope you're okay and feeling better today. Probably taking some Advil for pain, maybe. Let's get some more charts on here. What do I want? 3. I want the 3 banger. 5, 15 minute auto. And we'll blow it up a little bit just to get some context here for the range. 15 minute. Make it a little bit bigger. And that should do. And then on the 1 minute. Yeah, what am I looking for on the 1 minute? We're going down on the open. Tariffs, Canada. Bro, we don't give a fuck about tariffs here in Canada. That's what I'm saying. Don't give a fuck about Trump and his goddamn tariffs. We're ready. We got everybody that wants our natural resources. If they don't want them, that's fine. We're already opening up new trading partners with Asia and Japan, and we're getting our LNG to the coast. We are a resource fucking powerhouse, and Trump can suck my dick. There. Told you I was fired up and pissed off today. Now let me tell you how I really feel. We got 30 seconds till the market opens. You say we go lower? I really got no bias right now, other than going higher first into inefficiencies and then going to external liquidity. And I'm not gonna make the mistake I did yesterday. Should have really this is the PO3 right here. This is our accumulation, manipulation higher. Let's go. Opening price pink, looking for the first presented fair value gap, and I am not gonna make the mistake I did yesterday and not discount the little ones that we have here pre-market that opened up. Look at us go. Look at this. Huh? Relatively equal highs up here. I'm all for it. Another 15-minute gap up here. Yeah, this is totally a Judas swing. We took out my 7 to 9 a.m. box high. I love how it comes out in the middle, right? Right in the middle of the range. We swing up. So this is our power 3 accumulation, manipulating higher, and then we're gonna do a little. I'm gonna pull the rug out of everyone that's chasing this up. Look at there. There it is already. I'm selling short. Let's go. Whoops. I think I got 2 positions on by accident. Okay. Okay, that's too high for me. So this guy at the gym, I gotta get into this story now that I have a position on. Oh yeah, and then I want my TP. I'm going for the 8 a.m. 7 to 8, 7 to 9 relatively equal lows right here. That's my target. I would actually love to go further than that, but we will take that today. So this dude, listen to this story. Hella sweet entry, thanks. Okay, this guy at the gym, I believe he's a climber. So he's a lot of the time he's doing, you know, pull-ups or pull downs and rows, right? Real scrawny kind of kid. But I'd say he's still hella strong when it comes to like the rows and that kind of stuff, right? Anyway, he likes to hoard a lot of the equipment, right? He'll grab like every like length of bar that every length of bar that you possibly can get. He'll have in front of him so he can switch it out and like have different angles and whatever. And so I never say anything because I go early in the morning and there's hardly anybody there. So I'm like, if I ever need anything he's got, which never happens, but I can just go do something else. Like there's lots of stuff to play around with. And so anyway, I'm working on my back today. And so I got, what do I have? I got a little straight bar about this big. And I'm doing like lat pull downs, and then I have like this curled bar. It's called like an easy bar, so it's like easier on your wrist angle, and I'm doing rows with that. And doesn't this guy come up, and I got him on 2 separate cables, right, opposing from each other, so it would almost be like where you do flies. Anyway, this guy comes up and he's like, hey, you using both of these? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, they're the same. And I'm like, yeah, I'm using both of them. And then he walks away. And so I'm like, I think now, I'm like, what did he want? Like, did he want one of the other cables that because I'm switching back and forth. One's got like the lat pull down thing and the other one's got the row on it. And so I'm like, does he want like one side to work in with me? And then I look around and there's like 2 other cable machines that he can be on. So he doesn't want that. And then I see on the rack that there's another straight bar, And that's when I realized there's only one curled bar. And I'm like, motherfucker wants my curled bar that I have literally in my hands at the time. And he thinks that he's entitled to my other curled bar because he thinks they're the same. And I'm like, bro, fucking, I'm using it right now. If they're the same, why do you want what's in my hands? Because they're not the same. Anyway, he's kind of new at the gym. I've been going for like 3 years straight, minimum 4 days a week. And he's just been starting to come like the last 2 months, 3 months maybe. And he stinks. He doesn't wear any deodorant. He's just like, yeah, it's just gross. I'm reducing my risk. I'm moving my stop just a little bit, almost break even, and we'll just keep on going down. This looks good. I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, ha ha ha, psycho behavior. Mine or his? Oh, so yeah, I'd say my entry was a little, it was aggressive for sure, but I know exactly what I'm looking for. I wish I got up there. That'd be dope. I also took a trade yesterday after the stream. His, of course. Yeah, that's right. I took a trade after the stream. It was a loss. We can talk about that while we wait for TP over here. Debt Wolf, you would have wanted to see this one play out. It was actually pretty crazy. So we were coming down yesterday in the morning, like you said, like we were watching, and I was looking for the reversal, and I saw the reversal, and I put my long on. Where did I put the long on? Actually, well, let's look at the executions. Account history. Minus 130. There it is. 22,903. 903. It seems like where I got stopped out. Or is that where I got in? 22,965. Oh, 949. 949. Yeah, I'd say I got in somewhere around here, and then just no. Damn, I think I messed that up. Anyway, what happened? I went long, probably on this candle that was dropping, and it was like somewhere in here, probably 953. Yeah, somewhere around there. I was trying to set my stop loss, and then this, well, as you can see, this candle like totally whipped down, and as I was just adjusting my stop loss, it fucking it like really shot down and scared the crap out of me, and I was trying to put it down here, and then yeah, I got stopped out. We go below 22,830, your gut. So what, I need to increase my my profit target here. I can probably adjust my stop into some hella profit. How about that? We just swept these lows here. First presented fair value gap is yeah, the one at the top there. first one. Okay, we'll get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. This is a really good trade for me. The RR is very nice. Let's see, what is my RR? Going short. $3.92. Whoops. Fuck off. Keeps on grabbing my TP. I'm trying to move this there. Where's my 2R? I'm way past 2R now. You can literally bring my stop to 2R. $22,830. This is the nice quick trade that I want to get myself into. Imagine pulling these off every morning. $830. Where's 830? Oh yeah, that overnight low. That drop there, that was pretty. That was crazy to watch last night, actually. After work, I'm gonna trace up here. Just a little bit further. I might manually close this one if we get any closer. But this ain't done going down. Yeah, we are bearish. We're just hella bearish. There's no way this is gonna bounce from here. Well, it could. Oh. Let's go. So close. No one messes with Canon and gets away with it. That's right. I will take your money straight from the Nasdaq. In the name of hockey and maple syrup. Let's go. Don't talk to me when I'm at the fucking gym. Elbows up, that's right. Elbows up. So funny. Come on, let's go. Trying to be crazy patient here. This is the hardest part. It's just taking my hands off the mouse and just letting this play out. Nothing but fear here for everything just turning around and not going my way anymore. You know what I mean? Oh, and I'm gonna go see my physiotherapist this morning in 45 minutes. Well, I gotta be there in 45 minutes, which means I cannot be on these charts for hella long. Did you set the alarm correctly? There's TP right there. Yes. Fuck yeah, brew. Okay. So this is exactly what I've been back testing for over a week, maybe 2 weeks, and this is exactly how it plays out a lot of the times. And going into you know what, I think it's happened a couple times this week and I just haven't correctly executed. Yesterday, perfect example, right? We came above the range and then failed to recognize this fair value gap here. This is the exact same pattern, just opposite. So it happens both ways. It either accumulates, then comes up and then drops down, or it goes up and it accumulates and then drops down again. So it happens both ways. That's actually pretty scary when you look at it. How close that resembles, right? So anyway, yesterday really should have caught that on this candle closure here. I'm sure maybe on the 15-second I would have got a better entry if I looked. It is a mirror image. It's crazy, right? But I forgot the other part of my rule, which was to target a 2.1 or 2 to 1 or this range low. So I remember looking at this kind of like, I'm already at 58 and it's only 20 points down basically. But I forgot if I just did that and I forgot the 2 to 1. And I think that's why I discounted it really quickly in my mind, because the range wasn't that big and we didn't really move up that much above it. But that still would have been good for 62 points yesterday. What do we get today? 71. Yeah, we got 71 today. So anyway, so that was yesterday's price action. Let's see what other day this week it would have panned out. Not this one. We watched this one just run away from us. But we did get the reversal and it did deliver to the fucking point, bro. You see that? The accumulation, the manipulation, and then all the way down to the point. That's nuts. So that was Wednesday. Let's go look at Tuesday. Is this Tuesday? This is Tuesday. And here we did not get a setup. We did not close above. This was basically, yeah, this was a really choppy day. You know, we accumulated, we manipulated down, came back up. It wasn't clean. I think you would have got, I know I lost that day. And what else we got here? This one, so when it comes out the bottom or top corner, there's my alarm. Look at that. It's working. Can you hear it? There you go. The macro's in. Hands off. So this was Monday. No bueno. Faintly. That's good. Okay, so it's not like I can turn it up if I want. This is Friday. Worked out Friday. Comes out the middle, accumulates, manipulates down. Let's see where our entry is. Going long. The fair value gap is very small in here though. That's the only problem with that. But so you did get in there, and then you stop at the bottom. You would have got wicked here. Could you get a 2 to 1? 2. Yeah. Oh, that was Friday was the 4th of July, so there was no trading there. so no. Last Thursday. I don't have the... Yeah, last Thursday. No setup here. We come up, we come up. Probably would have got stopped out here. But big range candle like that, this one would have been a loss. Unless you had a different idea, a higher time frame. Right? This would have looked like an accumulation. I would have wanted price to come down anyway before going up. So there was no trade here. First opposite FEG of the low or high can be good. Basically, yeah. That's exactly what it is. The first fair value gap that forms after you take the high or the low between 7 and 9. Back tested, it's pretty good. I would say it's in the 70% range. Right, let's check out another day. This one doesn't look like it would have panned out because price just went up, but let's mark it out. 7. So the high is here, the low is really low. 9. We do come out the middle, and then we come up, and then you would be looking for a reversal immediately here, but you just don't get one. And I think this was... No, that's not the day. Yeah, so you just wouldn't have got it. Wouldn't have happened there. But and even still, right, like the power 3 here, looking for this accumulation, this manipulation up, and then I'm looking for a reversal, but you just don't get it. And that's fine. You probably would have tried up in here for a reversal, and you just wouldn't have got very far. So hopefully you can like adjust your stop, but none of this pans out. None of this is clean, right? Actually, I would have tried here. It totally would have. Right? You got the inversion gap here, mixed with another smaller gap there. I would have tried going short on this. This would be a loss for sure, but there's a gap. And this candle sweeps below this guy, so coming back up, I would have taken a short here. You know, model wise, something like that. And you could have got some points, but you would probably see this low being swept here, and you probably wanted to keep going lower, but it just wasn't in there. But anyway, what happened? What's going on now? Wow, complete reversal up. Crazy. That would have been great to catch that. Did you get that? That's beautiful. Now what? It swept both sides. I think this is bullish now. No trade. I think if you can, I think this could be worth going long if it comes down into here, just into the top of the first of this inversion gap here. it might be worth going long. But hey man, I made my money today. But pretty nice delivery for a Friday. Can't complain. What are you looking for? We're going down on the open is what you said. One more trade? You're funny. I'm curious to know, because I had my position set to only one versus I usually have it set to 2. I wonder how many positions I actually put on this trade. It was 2. I remember mashing the key, the mouse a couple times because it wasn't coming up. You got a short? Oops. Doesn't look good, my dude. Does not look good. Back to true day open. Very close. I've been trying to like figure the true day open out for myself, and I can't for the life of me get it. I can't understand it. Like if the opening price is at 16.18, 16.18. Yeah, if like the real opening price is here, I guess they're pretty close. Let's go back to the daily. Well, what are we going for? Previous day high or... Well, we took previous day low. I think you're right. I think bearish. I think this candle is going to close down. I highly doubt this is going to be a green day. That would mean we would have to take previous day high for this to be. I'm tempted to put another trade on. Just to gamble. Take previous day high. What do you think? 22,964 to get all the way up to 22,089. That's not far. 22,963. It's like 120 points. It's nothing. I think it could do it. Take out the low and the high. And then we end bullish. What would the week look like then? I'm curious. Do you think he can rip today? Man, look at it go. I think it's kind of like printing just steady green candles. Dude, I think this is it. I think it will. I think it's gonna go higher. This is like a double sweep. We got the accumulation, we took out the highs, and then we took out the lows, and then it's just gonna go. This is bullish for the rest of the day. I'm calling it. I just did not see. But we didn't break the high until now. Come back. This could be an entry here if it comes back to the top of this red candle. Stop down here, one position only. Since I'm already in profit, what would that be? Let's see here, along 14 points. I will take that. But it's got to be perfect. Let's go. I will try one more trade. Well, I got 15 minutes. Get some socks on. Then I'm gonna go see my physiotherapist, who's a trader, and I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm interested to see how his progression is going. Come on, get down there. Oh, actually, it's because I live downtown Victoria. Everything's walking distance for me. He's literally like a block away. It takes me like 3 minutes to walk there. So if my appointment's in 28 minutes, I just gotta put my sweater on and some socks and my shoes and I'm gone. So it'll be tight, but he's gonna be stoked to. He's a good guy. He's actually from Namibia, I think, if I say that property, in South Africa. Namibian. He's a pretty cool dude. He fishes, likes to hunt. He'll understand. That's true too. The receptionist makes fun of us, says that we have a bromance because all we do is talk about fishing and trading. But as long as I'm his client, we're not allowed to hang out outside of his practice. I said, you gotta find me find me a physiotherapist as good as you. He's like, doesn't exist. I'm like, well, fuck, can't be homies. One day. So we wanna we always make jokes that we're gonna like get rich trading, and we're gonna start a new trading show, and it'll be straight from our boats. We're gonna like trade every morning from inside our 26-foot Kingfisher boats right in the harbor, and you're gonna hear all the seagulls and the waves lapping against the side of the boat. That's the dream. That'll be the dream YouTube channel, trading with my boy Ruin, and then we're gonna go fish after. And maybe if we get out early enough, maybe we're already gonna be anchored up fishing for halibut while we trade, and yeah, we'll just have monitors side by side in the dash, and he'll be trading over here, I'll trade over there, and we'll have rods in our hands at the exact same time while we're looking at price action. It's just ridiculous to think about. Let's see, what's the price action doing on the 15-second chart? We got anything? There's a little fair value gap in here. We do have one in here, so yeah, we're gonna go down. Now can we get to where I wanna enter? I think we will. Let's see here. Oh, already, no. It's got a touch in here. Otherwise, no trade for me. Best, not bad. How many stops is this? 17 versus 14. 17. What is that? That's 34 bucks. Let's go. Come on. A little bit more. Come on, faster. It's gonna happen. We're in the macro. 3 more minutes. Flush down. And then we're going up. Take out the low again. Down here? No way, bro. This is a double purge. We're taking out buy side, sell side before a big move up. That's the game plan here. That's what they did. And I will bet up to 17. Doesn't look like it's gonna give it to me. Nope. No entry for me. It's over. I've still got a chance here. I don't like it though. I don't like the way this looks. Oh, it's doing it again though. This is like the double fake out. We got clean IFVGs. It's like doing a double purge of its own again. Railroad tracks. Yeah, no bueno. Oh shit, there it is. Damn. That's not the entry I wanted. Should have had a limit order on that. Man, that is a far cry from the from the entry I wanted. Well, I better set my stop then. Should be about 34 bucks. That was my max. No sense being cheap now. Okay, there you go. There's your second trade. Now we need it to rip. Let's go. Take profit. Let's go back to the daily. No, I want the weekly. I'm going for... Nah, I can't. It's too high. What is that? I need a TP. Where's it gonna go? Relatively equal highs. Or do I just take a 2? I think I have to take a 2. No, that's not high enough. Right here. I'll just take this high. 23,000 TP. It's a magnet. You and your 23,000 all week. 23,000, bro. 23,000. Tell you what, Deep That Wolf, you got it. 23,000 just for you. That's it. Let me know. Look at this. Realized 2 G's. Looking good. And you know what? We're off to the races. Stop loss $4. Yeah, bro. Let's go. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get aggressive with my stop. I'm just gonna keep on moving it up here. This might play out before I even have to go. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Huh? All right, I'm out. Nice RR. We'll see if it plays out. You let me know. Send me a message on one of these videos like you do. Peace out, man. Have a great weekend. And yeah, man, I'll catch you next week. Hope your finger gets better. Cheers, dude.